Welcome to Universe Los Angeles Lakers News. Today, we're diving deep into the latest Lakers trade rumors, along with an important update on Luka Dončić's injury status. Whether you're a die-hard Lakers fan or just following the NBA closely, this episode has everything you need to stay informed. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell set to all. We're running a series designed to keep you fully up to date on trades, injuries, and behind-the-scenes Lakers news. You don't want to miss a single update. Also, Lakers fans, let's set a goal. 10 likes on this video. Drop a like now so we can hit that target together. It's a small action, but it really helps support the channel and the content we bring you every week. Lakers' biggest weakness. All right, let's jump into the Lakers' biggest concern right now. Defense at the point of attack. This isn't a mystery. The Lakers fans know it, and so does the rest of the NBA. Outside of Marcus Smart, the team lacks a true perimeter defender capable of guarding elite guards or stopping dribble penetration. Marcus Smart is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and yes, he's fantastic. But even he can't do it alone. The current starting lineup, Luka Dončić, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, and DeAndre Ayton, has a glaring defensive gap on the perimeter. Hachimura is the closest thing to a perimeter stopper, but he simply can't shoulder that responsibility for 40 minutes every game. If the Lakers want to seriously compete in the Western Conference, this is an issue they must address before the 2026 trade deadline, which is shockingly only about 6 weeks away. Time flies, doesn't it? Lakers trade assets. Now, here's where things get tricky. The Lakers' trade assets are limited. Their only first-round pick available is the 2031 selection. Beyond that, salary matching rules and existing player contracts make it difficult to put together a deal. Players like Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, and Jake LaRavia could be included in a trade, but options are narrow. Some targets have been floated recently, including Herb Jones, but that one is essentially off the table. The Pelicans reportedly want 2 first-round picks at minimum, which the Lakers simply don't have to offer. So, let's focus on the more realistic targets. Keon Ellis from Sacramento, Derrick Jones Jr. from the Clippers, and Terrence Mann from Brooklyn. These are all players who could potentially be available around the trade deadline and fit the Lakers' need for a perimeter defender. Breaking down the trade options. Let's analyze each. Keon Ellis. At 6 feet 4 inches, he's a guard who reminds you of Marcus Smart. He's athletic and can play solid defense, but he doesn't really fix the Lakers' problem. He's similar to what they already have, and his shooting this year has been average at best. Derrick Jones Jr., likely the most talented of the three. He's athletic, versatile, and a strong defender, but he comes with a high price tag. With the Lakers' limited assets, acquiring him could be a tough, maybe even impossible challenge. Terrence Mann, the most realistic option. He's affordable, under contract for multiple seasons, and fits the Lakers' timeline with Luka Dončić. Compared to the other two, Mann is both attainable and effective for the team's needs. If we think strategically, Mann makes the most sense. The Clippers probably won't trade Derrick Jones Jr. to their in-town rivals, and the Lakers likely can't meet the price for Jones or Herb Jones anyway. Mann checks all the boxes: defensive ability, contract stability, and realistic trade feasibility. Proposed trade idea. Here's one possible scenario. The Lakers could trade Dalton Knecht, Gabe Vincent, and the 2031 first-round pick to acquire Terrence Mann. The salaries match perfectly. Vincent at $11.5 million, Knecht at $4 million, Mann at $15.5 million. After making this trade, the Lakers would be under the roster limit, which means they could sign a player to a 10-day deal or a standard contract afterward to balance things out. This is a fully doable trade, and it solves the perimeter defensive issue without overpaying. So, Lakers fans, here's the pinned question for today. Would you make this trade? Terrence Mann for Dalton Knecht, Gabe Vincent, and the 2031 first-round pick. Type A for accept or D for decline in the comments. I'm curious to see what the community thinks. Luka Dončić update. Now let's talk about Luka Dončić. He missed the Lakers' recent games, including Christmas Day against the Houston Rockets, where the Lakers fell 96 to 119. Luka was sidelined with a calf contusion, thankfully not a strain, so it's not considered serious. Earlier this week, he was seen at practice moving well with a leg wrap. It looks like he'll be back soon, just not in time to prevent that blowout against the Rockets. Timing is frustrating, especially considering Luka's history of calf issues, including last season and his time in Dallas. But the Lakers' medical staff is experienced and knows how to manage this. Christmas games are always huge in Los Angeles, and it's tough to see the purple and gold fall short at home. Once Luka returns, the team should be able to bounce back and get back on track quickly. Closing thoughts. So there you have it. The Lakers' most pressing need, potential trade targets, a realistic trade scenario, and an update on Luka Dončić. For anyone following trade rumors, injuries, and behind-the-scenes Lakers news, staying subscribed is the best way to keep in the loop. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. We'll be bringing you trade analysis, injury updates, and everything you need to follow the Lakers closely. Thanks for tuning in to Universe Los Angeles Lakers News. Drop your thoughts in the comments about the trade idea, hit that like button, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Stay tuned, Lakers fans. Exciting things could be coming soon.